My greetings to everyone. In the ongoing series of Finance for Everyone, in this pertinent topic, we will be talking on health insurance. Self-care isn't being selfish. Health is wealth. So keeping these into consideration, let me start with today's presentation. The health insurance is a type of insurance that covers the cost of medical and the surgical expenses incurred by the insured person in exchange for the regular payments of the premiums. The insurance company agrees to pay for some or all of the insured person's health care cost. The health insurance can be purchased by individuals or provided by the employers as a part of the employee benefits package. The coverage provided by health insurance can vary depending on the plan and the insurance company. Generally, the health insurance plan covers the expenses related to hospitalization, doctor visits, prescription drugs, and some medical procedures. Some plans also provide coverage for preventive care services like regular checkups and the screenings. Now, we have a question in mind. Why health insurance is important? So, let me discuss the importance of health insurance in India. It sounds terrifying to go through the life not knowing what will happen next. The global coronavirus pandemic showed us all how vulnerable we are to potentially lethal environment elements. It is also emphasized the significance of health insurance, particularly in India. It is very upsetting to consider a medical emergency affecting your loved ones. However, regardless of your age, life can be crucial, life can be cruel, it is definitely unpredictable. That is precisely why the significance of health insurance must be recognized. So let us look closely at some of the reasons that enable and enhance the importance of medical insurance. First is, it deals with changing lifestyle. It is not surprising that people are developing diseases at a younger age as a result of lifestyle changes. Increasing population levels, the pace of life, the stress, the habits are just a few factors that contribute to unexpected medical conditions. The need for medical insurance has never been greater than it is now. Consider how different the average person's day used to be a few years ago. You must not realize it, but our lifestyle is increasingly exposing us to the health risk, while precautionary measures are beneficial and necessary. So it is crucial to understand the significance of health insurance in your life. The next is your financial protection. The health insurance provides financial protection against unexpected and costly medical expenses. The medical treatments and the procedures can be very expensive. Without health insurance, individuals may struggle to pay for them. The next is access to quality health care. The health insurance can help ensure that individuals and the families have access to high quality health care. With the health insurance, people can afford to visit the doctors and the specialist, receiving the medical treatment and procedures, and get prescriptions, medications. We have a peace of mind, which is definitely a very important benefit. Knowing that you and your family are covered by the health insurance can provide a peace of mind. You don't have to worry about how you will pay for the medical bills. And if you get sick or injured, and you can focus on getting the care you need. The next is your improved health outcomes. When people have health insurance, they are more likely to receive preventive care services such as regular health checkups, and the screenings. This can identify the health problems early and prevent them from becoming more serious. The health insurance can also help people manage the chronic conditions such as diabetes or health disease by providing ongoing access to the medical care. The next important benefit is a government mandate. So in some countries, there may be a government mandate that requires the individuals to have the health insurance. So this is often done to ensure that everyone has the access to the health care services and to prevent individuals from being financially worried by the medical expenses. The next is your employer benefits. Many employers offer the health insurance as the benefit to their employees, which can be an important factor in attracting and retaining the talent. The health insurance benefits can also improve the employee morale and productivity. Overall, health insurance is an important investment in an individual health, and finance will be provided access to the health care services. The financial protection against the medical expenses and the peace of mind knowing that you are covered in a case of medical emergency. Now let us see this particular slide, which is highlighting the benefits of a health insurance plan. Number one is it deals with the rising healthcare cost, the cost effective and affordable, the payout in lump sum on diagnosis of life-threatening diseases. It offers the tax benefits. It safeguards your family. So the first is your hospitalization benefits. With a health insurance policy, you can take the advantage of an important feature called hospitalization benefit, which covers the cost of seeking the treatment like inpatient treatment. Hospitalization expenses for at least 24 hours are covered, including ICU cost, medications, doctor fees, room rent, and so on. The next is your domiciliary treatment. It entails the treatment administered at home under the medical supervision. However, the amount and the number of days for which the benefit is provided are definitely limited. The next is your ambulance coverage. The cost of obtaining an ambulance due to an emergency are covered by the health plan. Next, we have a pre and post hospitalization. Pre and post hospitalization insurance protects you financially against the expenses incurred before as well as after the hospitalization. Then we have the cashless claims. With this option, the insurer will settle the claim amount directly with the hospital and you will not be responsible for any hospitalization cost. To take the advantage of the cashless facility, you must seek the treatment at one of the insurer's network hospitals. Then we have alternative treatment. Many health insurance companies, they cover the alternative therapies like Ayurveda, homeopathy, providing policyholders with an additional treatment option. As a result, you can also use your health insurance to get the alternative treatment without any problems. Next, we have tax advantages. So this insurance allows you to prioritize your health-wise saving money on taxes. That's right. Section 80D of the Income Tax Act of 1961 allows you to deduct the insurance premiums. And if you or your parents are under the age of 60, you can claim a maximum deduction of 25,000. However, if you do not and your parents are not over the age of 60, you can claim a maximum amount of 50,000. Next, we have a free health checkup. After a certain number of claim-free years, many health insurance provides a free health checkups to the policy holders. And if you receive the medical treatment from your network hospitals, you can receive the cashless checkups. Next, we have the attendant allowance. Attendant allowance is a benefit provided by some health insurance plans that covers the cost of hiring an attendant to care for your policyholder during their hospitalization and their stay. The attendant can be trained caregiver or a family member who is providing a care to a policyholder. So this is about the different types of insurance health policy are we talking about. The health family plan, the silver health insurance plan, the global personal guard, extra care plus policy, the critical illness insurance plan, and the individual health insurance plan. So we'll be discussing this one by one. The health insurance plans are the contracts between an individual or a group and an insurance company or the government programs that provide the coverage for the medical and the healthcare expenses. The individual health policy. An individual health insurance plan is meant for a single person. As the name suggests, it can be bought by a single individual. The individual who gets himself insured with this particular plan is compensated for the expenses incurred for the illness and the medical expenses. Such type of medical insurance plan covers all the hospitalization, surgical, pre and post medication expenses till the insured limit is reached. The premium of the plan is decided on the basis of the buyer, age, and the medical history. The next we have is a family health insurance. The family health insurance is a type of health insurance that provides the coverage what a family medical expenses are covered, and this will conclude the expenses related to doctor visit, hospitalization, prescription, drug cost, and the healthcare services. The family health insurance typically covers the policyholder, their spouse, and their dependent children. In some cases, it may also cover the other family members like the parents, grandparents, or the siblings. Next, we have a very important coverage, which is very common these days, is about the critical illness insurance. The critical insurance is a type of a health plan that provides a lump sum payment if the policyholder is diagnosed with a serious illness or the medical condition covered by the policy. This payment can be used to cover the medical expenses, the living expenses, and other costs associated with the illness. The amount to be paid is pre-decided irrespective of pre- and post-hospitalization expenses. So, there is a lump sum payment which is given. Now, we will be discussing this one by one. The critical illness insurance plan covers 1. A major organ transplant. The second is your cancer. The third is your aorta graft surgery, kidney failure, stroke, paralysis, first heart attack, and the coronary artery bypass surgery. Then we have a senior citizen insurance plan. The senior citizen health insurance is a type of health insurance that provides a coverage for the medical expenses, especially for the individuals who are over the age of 60 or 65, depending on the policy. As the people age, their medical needs tends to increase, and the senior citizen health insurance can provide a coverage for routine health checkups, hospitalization, surgery, prescription drugs, and other health care services. So there are several benefits of having the senior citizens health insurance. It provides the financial protection against unexpected and the costly medical expenses, which can be especially important for the seniors who may be on a fixed income. It also provides access to a wide range of healthcare services, including preventive care and routine checkups, which can help catch the health problems early and treat them more effectively. Mediclaim is a type of health insurance policy that provides the coverage for the medical expenses incurred by the policyholder due to illness, injury, or accidents. The policy typically covers the hospitalization expenses, the doctor visits, the medical test, the prescription drugs, and other related expenses. Now, some of the features of the Mediclaim policies include the coverage of pre-existing conditions. Some Mediclaim policies may offer coverage for pre-existing medical conditions, although there may be certain limitations or exclusions, like co-payments and deductibles. The policyholders may be required to pay a certain amount of pocket for the medical expenses before the insurance company begins to cover the cost. Then there is no age limit. Unlike some other types of health insurance plans, Mediclaim policies do not have an upper age limit. Then we have a network of hospitals. Some Mediclaim policies may have a network of hospitals where the policyholders can receive the treatment and receive the cashless hospitalization. Then we have a unit-linked health plan. A unit-linked health plan is a type of insurance policy that combines the benefits of both health insurance and the investment. The policyholders pays the premium towards the policy, which is then invested in the variety of investment options like stock, bonds, and the mutual funds. And in many cases, an investor opens a ULIP to provide the benefits to their descendants. With a life insurance ULIP, the beneficiaries would receive the payment following the owner's death. A unit-linked insurance plan investment options are definitely structured, much like mutual funds, in that they pool investments with those from other investors. As such, a ULIP assets are managed with an eye towards accomplishing a specified investment objective. Investors can buy shares in a single strategy or diversity their investments across the multiple market-linked funds. Now coming on to what are the documents required for the health insurance plan. The specific documents required for the health insurance plan may vary depending on the insurance provider and the type of policy. However, some of the common documents that may be required include 1. The policy documents. The policy holder should have a copy of their health insurance policy and any endowment or riders. The second is your identity proof. The policy holder should provide a copy of a valid government insured photo identification document such as a passport, the driver's license, or the Aadhaar card. The third is your medical history. The policyholder should provide a detailed medical history, including any pre-existing conditions, surgeries, or hospitalizations, the medical bills and receipts. The policyholder should provide the original bills and receipts for the medical treatment and the procedures, including the prescriptions, the lab test, and the diagnostic imaging. The next is your hospital discharge summary. If the policyholder was hospitalized, they should provide a copy of discharge summary from the hospital. Then they have to fill a claim form. The policyholder should fill out and sign the claim form provided by the insurance company, which includes the information such as the nature of the illness or injury, the date of treatment, and the total cost of the medical expenses. Then we have the voluntary health insurance scheme, which we call it as VHIS. So in private insurance, the buyers are willing to pay the premiums to an insurance company that pools similar risk and insures them for a health-related expenses. The main distinction is that the premium are set at a level which are based on assessment of the risk status of the consumer or the group of employees and the level of benefits provided, rather than as a proportion of the consumer's income. And in the public sector, the General Insurance Company and its 4 subsidiary companies, the National Insurance Corporation, New India Assurance Company, Oriental Insurance Company, and United Insurance Company, they provide voluntary insurance schemes. Now, the most popular health insurance cover offered by GIC is a Mediclaim. The Mediclaim policy is that most widely used type of health insurance that GIC provides. So, it was first made available in 1986. It covers the hospitalization cost for insured people due to illness or injury, whether they are or they can receive a care at home or elsewhere. Asha Deep Plan 2, Jeevan Asha Plan 2, Jan Arogya Policy, Raja Rajeshwari Policy, Overseas Mediclaim Policy, Cancer Insurance Policy, and Bhavishya Arogya Policy. Now, types of the government health insurance schemes in India. The Dreaded Diseases Policy, Health Guard, Critical Illness Policy, Group Health Insurance Policy, Shakti Shield, etc. They are few of the various other voluntary health insurance schemes offered in the market. The governments all over the world are working to provide people with a high quality health care. The authorities, they take measures for the people's welfare from time to time. It includes raising medical awareness, ensuring adequate infrastructure, promoting health insurance options. The Indian government takes similar measures from time to time in case of health insurance policies. So let us now do the distinction between a regular health insurance plan and the government health insurance plan. The first is the eligibility criteria. The basic health insurance, it is when you talk about the difference between the insurance plan on a regular basis and which is offered by the government, the basic health insurance, and on the right hand side we have the government health insurance. In case of eligibility, it is available to all sections of society, whereas in case of the government, it is available to lower income groups only. What is the sum assured? The maximum sum assured is up to rupees 1 crore, whereas in case of the government health insurance schemes which are offered only to the lower income groups, the maximum sum insured is up to rupees 5 lakhs. In case of the premium, rupees 200 per month onwards depending on the plan, whereas rupees 100 per month onwards or fully paid by the government depending on the plan. In case of the coverage, it offers a broader coverage, whereas in case of the government plans, it offers a very narrow coverage. In case of the monthly premium installment policy facility, it is available under some plans, whereas it is not available in case of the government policies. Now talking about the tax benefits. You get the tax benefits only with the normal Mediclaim, not with the government schemes. So the types of the government health insurance schemes, let us have a look on this. Ayushman Bharat Yojana. Ayushman Bharat is a universal health insurance scheme which is run by the Government of India, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, PMJAY, was established to provide free healthcare services to more than 40% of the country's population. The scheme provides rupees 5 lakh in health coverage. The second is your Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana. The Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana aims to provide the accident insurance coverage to the Indian citizens. This scheme is available to individuals between the ages of 18 to 70 who have a bank account. So this policy provides a total disability and the death cover of rupees 2 lakh per year and a partial disability cover of rupees 1 lakh per year. This policy premium is deducted automatically from the policyholder's bank account. Then we have a Chief Minister Comprehensive Insurance Scheme. The Chief Minister Comprehensive Insurance Scheme is a state government scheme in Tamil Nadu. It was created in collaboration with United India Insurance Company Limited. It is a family floater policy that was created to provide a people with high quality health care services. So this plan covers 1,000 medical procedures and you can claim up to rupees 5 lakhs in case of hospitalization expenses under this policy. So under the scheme, the beneficiary can choose between a private and a public hospital. The residents of the Tamil Nadu with an income of less than rupees 75,000 per year are eligible to participate in this scheme, and the income of less than 75,000 per year are eligible to participate. So the next is your Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan package. So this insurance covers a loss of life due to COVID-19, accidental death on account of COVID-19 related duty, who all are covered in this scheme. The public health provides including community health workers who may have been in direct contact with and care of the COVID-19 patients and who may be asked or in a risk of being impacted by this. The private hospital staff and the retired volunteer, the local urban bodies, contracted and the outsourced staff requisition on that particular state. So the duration of this policy was 90 days, started from March 30, 2020, and the entire amount of premium is borne by Minister of Health and the Family Welfare. The INR 50 lakhs will be paid to the claimants of the insured persons. So this is under the Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan package. So the claim settlement ratio is the ratio of claims that have been successfully settled and the total number of claims that have been used. So overall we can say that this particular policies etc., they have given a peace of mind and people feel very good about taking the insurance claims, and most of the insurance companies who are offering the Mediclaim are also offering a high claim ratio, which is definitely a good sign for the people who have this particular policy, and they give a peace of mind to the people. Thank you so much.